Welcome to Eat Her Journal's Influencer Series. For this video, we have our special guest, Miss Cristine Chen. Welcome, Miss Cristine Chen.
Hello.
Now, Miss Cristine Chen is a founder of Rebel, Unicorn,
Yeah.
and she's also part of Experience Taiwan. She was also in Google Developer Group community, and she used to have a talk in TED Talk back in Lille, France, titled Being a Third Cultured Kid. So welcome again, Miss Cristine Chen.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, Kenneth, and hi to your viewers.
And with this, I would like to first ask about Rebel and Unicorn
Right.
and about this business of yours.
Right. So our vision is to break barriers of the body and the mind. So whatever content and product we'll push out in the future, it's all about this vision, right? So it's under the premise that we want to solve the problem of people's suffering, because it's really all in your mind. Whatever you're feeling right now, whatever things you're going through, we believe that we can engineer your body and your mind to exceed yourself and to attain your personal, definition of happiness. So the first thing we're going to release is the podcast, and in the succeeding years, right, it's going to be products as well, and integrating technology and more.
Nice. And like with your accomplishment a while ago, and I would like to ask, what is the secret of being successful at this young age?
Okay, so success is a big word, I think, and it is very personal as well. And for me, my personal definition of success, I haven't reached it yet, right? But success is, if we're gonna define it right now, no, success is attaining your personal goals, whatever that is at the moment. Right, and the secret is, I like to quote Mark Manson. He said, "It's not give a fuck." I'm sorry for the word, but really, because whatever goal, success and your personal achievement, it requires risk.
Mm-hmm.
It requires you to step out of your comfort zone. And if the people around you don't understand that, you're gonna get easily dragged down, right? So what happened to success, what happened to goal, it's all de nada. So really, you have to be able to focus and at the same time not give a fuck about what people think. Only listen to your mentors and your customers. Right.
Right. And what would you say the thing that drives you every day, because you're very passionate about life. So what is the thing that drives you?
Okay, it's the vision. It's really the vision. And for now, is to break barriers of the body and the mind. Just to kind of explain, when I wake up every day, wherever I am in the world, right, I tell myself, okay, today we're gonna break barriers of the body and the mind. So it's very important to have that ritual that excites me. I'm not excited 24 hours. I have setbacks. I get tired, and of course we're humans. There's love problems, family problems. I'm not oh, I'm so excited to break barriers. No, you have to engineer yourself really in your situation to do that. And one way for me to do that is to visualize and to write it down. Write down your goals and look at it, right? You have to engineer your environment, paste inspirational quotes everywhere, how you see yourself. Yeah, it's all about that.
So you talk about visualization,
Right.
and having a vision. So what is your life's vision?
Right, I am very lucky. So, okay, just a brief background, exclusive content. Prior to starting this business, I had anxiety, right? And there's a lot of internal turmoil, and I was back in Taiwan, a third culture kid. It made me very, very lost, right? So my vision, and I think I found it, and I plan to pursue this forever. It's the vision of Rebel, which is to break barriers of the body and the mind. Because after everything, and since I was 9 years old, a lot of things happen. One truth that I believe is that it's really all in the mind. So if we can engineer our brains, if we can, prime ourselves to happiness, that will be amazing. So my vision is to break barriers of the mind.
Wow, very inspiring to break barriers with the mind. So I would like to ask, with this kind of vision, how do you situate yourself 5 years from now?
Again, as I said, I would be honest, I'm not in the environment where I want to thrive. So I visualize myself 5 years from now, I'll be surrounded by people who share the same vision as me and who can drive this forward along, replicate Kenzie 200 times, right? Something an environment like that. So I hope in 5 years I'll get there, and I will work to get there. Yeah. So
Yeah, and we know that it's not a smooth road. Like there's gonna be rough times, and with your experience, how do you deal with stress and how do you deal with this negativity from the environment?
Right. Okay. It takes a long time. You have to understand yourself. And as for personally, how I deal with it is again not giving a fuck first of all, and meditate on what really matters. Right. So there will be people who criticizes you. Maybe your high school classmates, but honestly, who are you serving? It's people. It's not them. Right. So it's really not giving a fuck about things that are not important, as Gary Vee said.
And with this, would you say you're happy right now, or how would you define happiness?
Okay, so if I'm happy, okay, let's first define happiness. So before, I would say happiness is very okay in a Chinese family, right? Okay, have like 3 kids, wear all red, be rich, and like that is happiness, financial stability. But as we go forward, I think personally for me, happiness is not a future thing. It's in the everyday life because we die. And I don't want to achieve happiness before, after, when I'm 80, right? So for me, personal happiness is in the everyday, being grateful every single day, and it's a decision as well. So the first question, am I happy now? Yes, and I will continue to choose to be happy. Yeah.
Wow, that is really inspiring.
Oh,
and
thank you.
how would you say, or what would you say to the future generation, or do you have anything that you can tell them or share them,
Yeah.
to this future generation?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, this generation, including me, because I'm still part of this generation, and as I see my little brother, he's 14 years old. So what would I advise them? Right? It's nothing is instant. The only thing instant is 2 things: social media and your instant noodle and coffee. Really, because everything that's worth it, everything that's worth doing, your goals, it takes time. It really takes time. So my advice for you is to be patient and to work hard. Whatever you see in social media, that's just 1% of all the hard work. You would know. Behind it, it's a lot of loneliness, frustration, getting out of bed. Should I do this? Oh my God, what if people criticize me? This is so stupid. There's a lot of things you have to go through, and you have to work hard, really. When you realize that life is hard, that's the moment you live. Because if you think that life is easy, you're just gonna complain 24/7. But if you realize the truth that life is hard, is from a book, M. Scott Peck. You should read it. He said, life is hard. And I think I accepted the truth that life is hard. And you young people, really, life is not all unicorns and butterflies. Life is hard, so be patient and accept the fact and just do what you want to do.
Thank you very much, Ms. Cristine Chen, for sharing with us here in Eat Her Journal.
Thank you more.
And if you'd like to know more about Cristine and Rebel and Unicorn, please check on the bio and the link somewhere here or in the description box.
Thank you more. And guys, continue reading Ken's content because it's very vulnerable and it takes strength. And I think it's really a gem because there's gem in vulnerability. So good luck, and I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. And with this, stay updated with the next influencer on the Influencer series with Eat Her Journal.